Welcome to the stream. Everything should be okay, hopefully. Hi, welcome. I find Tokaido to be a very cozy game, so do I. Which, speaking of, we are playing Tokaido today in the stream, and this is going to be in part with Stonemaier Games, so a huge shout out to them. This is sponsored by Stonemaier, so thank you so much. If you guys do not know, I'm working with Stonemaier Games for the whole year of 2025, and I will be streaming one of their games every single month, which is very fun. And I am very appreciative to be working with Jamie because he is a wonderful human, and his company, Stonemaier Games, makes a lot of great games. So yes, we are playing Tokaido today, but we are playing it solo, which when Stonemaier Games started publishing Tokaido, they worked with Atoma Factory to add a solo mode in, which wasn't originally a thing. So we love to see it. Tokaido is like one of the games that got Francis and I into gaming, so it holds a very special place in our hearts. So yeah, I was really happy when Stonemaier started publishing the Tokaido series, and now they're coming out with the expansions as well. They're coming out with Tokaido Duel, which that's going to add a solo mode for that as well. And then they also have Namiji as well, which Namiji has always been one that I've wanted to try, which is kind of in the same kind of series as Tokaido. One thing I do need to quickly check before we get into this is where we all start on the score track. So both of the Atomas are going to be on 1, and I am going to be on 0. They both start with a coin, which let me switch you guys over. So both of the Atomas, basically I'm going to be playing against 2 Atomas. We have the blue player, purple player. Basically what they are going to be doing is whenever they get a coin or a card of any type, they are just going to get victory points based off of how many of that card or how many coins they have. So obviously they both received 1 coin. They will both receive 1 victory point. The moment that one of these players gains a second coin, they're going to get 2 victory points, third coin, 3 victory points, fourth coin, 4 victory points. And that works the same with the cards as well. Aside from the food cards, they're always going to gain the 6 victory points for those. But any of the other cards, they are going to just gain based off of how many of that card they already have. So it really ramps up, and they kind of have a little bit of an engine getting built. With me being the player, that's kind of how the panoramas work, but all the other cards work in a different way. But they're going to be stopping on certain spots based off of these cards over here. I'm going to flip over a card. It's going to say how many spots they're going to move up to. Based off of where other people are and what spots they can go to, they're going to go to the one that's going to get them most victory points. All right. So I am going to get 2 characters, and I'm going to choose one of them to play. The AIs do not get any of the characters. And then I believe we are ready to go. You can switch up the difficulty. So in order to switch up the difficulty, these are going to be actions that either you or the Atoma get to perform before you start the game. So this kind of gives either you or the Atoma a little bit of a step up. So if you want it to be easier, you will give yourself cards. If you want it to be more difficult, you will give the Atoma cards. It basically just switches up where you start on the victory point track and where they start on the victory point track. And it also gives you or them some cards or what have you. So what I think I'm going to do, this being my first time playing solo, I think I'm going to take 2 for myself. Let's do this. Let's actually choose my character first. So these are my 2 options for my characters. They both have something to do with these souvenirs. Ooh, okay. So this character here, Zen Imon, they start with 6 coins, and then Sasayoko starts with 5 coins. Zen Imon is once per shop, so once per when I get souvenir cards. You can purchase 1 souvenir for 1 coin instead of the marked price. Pretty nice. And then in the shop, if Sasayoko purchases at least 2 souvenir cards, the cheapest souvenir is free. Oh, interesting. So I basically just get buy one, get one free. All right. I think I actually want to be Sasayoko. That's kind of cool. In the shop, if Sasayoko purchases at least 2 souvenir cards, the cheapest souvenir is free. I think that's probably my best bet. And I love her look. So that is going to be my character. I will say that I do start with 1 less coin than I would with Zen Imono, but it's okay. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. We do have some nice metal coins, which when Francis and I first got, or I guess a little bit after we got this for the first time when we first started gaming, Francis's dad actually purchased us these Tokaido metal coins from Amazon. And they're very nice, and I've always loved these coins so much. And yeah, so we've had them ever since I had the original Tokaido. And then as for things that I get to do at the start, I get to do the farm action, which gets me 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. And I get to start with my first panorama of the mountain. So I get a little bit of a head start there. And with every card here, you do get victory points based off of how many of those that you already have. So I get 1 victory point, so I am on the same playing field as them. Whenever you're playing Tokaido, it's always going to be whoever is furthest back gets to go, and you can move forward as many times as you'd like. So I could go all the way up to this souvenir thing here. Obviously, that's a stupid decision because there's a souvenir spot here, but I could go all the way up here, and I would actually have to wait until both of the Atomas are in front of me for my next turn. So that kind of mechanism is quite often used in games. I actually don't know if that mechanism has like a specific name, but yeah, whoever's in last gets to go, and you can get to go as far forward as you would like. And obviously I'm going straight to the souvenir shop. Whenever you go to the souvenir shop, you're going to draw 3 cards from the deck, and with Sasayoko, I do get to get the cheapest one for free. So do I just buy all 3 of these? Because I could get all 3 of these for 4 coins. I could actually just buy these 2. Because basically with the souvenir cards, you are trying to create sets of the different, whatever they're called, the different icons. So there's 4 different icons, and whenever you get a new icon in a set, it is going to be worth more and more victory points. So your first icon that you get is going to be 1 victory point. Second different icon that you get is 3 victory points, 5 victory points, then 7 victory points. So if I take all 3 of these, I'm going to make 1 set or start a set, and then I'm going to have to start another set because I already have this food icon. So it's really, do I want to just start 1 set and pay 2 victory points or 2 coins? Or do I want to start 2 sets and spend 4 victory points? The mechanism is called a time track system, focusing on the player in last place. Good to know. Thank you. With this here, I think I'm honestly just going to take these 2. I can always go to the next souvenir shop here if I'm able to and get more. But I am going to discard that. And I do get to purchase both of these. The second one is free. So I am just going to get, or I'm going to spend 2 coins to get both of these. Let me zoom out again so you guys can see my stuff here. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do this? Okay, so that is everything for me. We are going to move on to the AI, or the first AI, which is purple. They're going to flip over this card, and they are going to move 1 spot. So they have to move to here. That is the shrine. The shrine is up here, and basically whenever you go to the shrine, as the player, I can donate 1 to 3 coins, or no, it's not the shrine, it's the temple. You can donate 1 to 3 coins to the temple. Basically, at the end of the game, whoever has the most gets 10 victory points, second most 7, third most 4, and fourth most is 2. Obviously, in this 3-player game, no one will get that. But every time you do donate to the temple, you also get a victory point as well. So, yes, the AI, though, they are always just going to donate 2 coins to the temple. They're going to put it in their spot, and they're going to get victory points based off of that. So 1, 2 for purple. And I will say that I didn't give myself my victory points for my souvenirs. So I get 1 victory point plus 3, so I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points for my 2 souvenirs. And that is everything for the first AI, the purple player. And then the blue player is going to go up to 2 spaces. So they're going to be looking at this spot here or this spot here. So encounter or getting the first card of the green patties. I think that's what they're called. So they're going to look, see what cards they have. If they already have an encounter card, they are going to go for an encounter card because the more of a card that you have, the more victory points you get. But because they have 0 of either of them, they're always going to go for the closest. So they're going to go to this. They're going to get an encounter card. They are not going to look at the encounter card or do anything with it. They are just going to gain it, and that is going to get them 1 victory point. Okay, so it is now me. Blue player got this card. I need to make sure that I'm placing it in the correct spot. I might as well just start this because I will say at the end of the game, there's also some cards that get scored. There's 4 that get scored at the end of the game. So it is whoever has the most souvenir cards, whoever has the most, oh, what are these? What is this called? What is that called? Hot Spring. Whoever has the most Hot Spring cards, whoever has the most encounter cards, and then whoever has the most value in food. There's 4 different awards there that get awarded. And then there's also the 3 up here, which is awarded during the game for whoever completes the panoramas of each of these first. Dark blue, 5 cards. Light blue, 4 cards. Green, 3 cards. So I actually could, I think I might start this. So I'm going to go up 1 space, and we are going to start this panorama, which is going to get me 1 victory point. All right, that's me. Moving on. Purple is going to go 1 spot. So they're going to go here. They are going to get 1 Hot Spring. Again, they are not going to look at the Hot Spring card. They are just going to get 1 victory point for that. And then we are moving on to the blue player. They're going to go up to 3 spots. So they're either going to go mountain, farm, or souvenir shop. And they don't have any of those, actually, aside from coins. So they are going to go here to coins. So they only get 1 coin. So the blue player is still going to get 2 victory points. 1, 2. All right, so that is everything for the AIs. It is now back to me. I think my best option is to just go to this spot here. I will say also, you guys will notice that some spaces have 2 spots. That is only for a 4-player game. So in this 3-player game, you can only go to the center spot. You can't go to the other ones. Typically in a 4-player game, this purple player could go to the 2nd spot on the farm. But in a 3-player, you can only have 1 person per location. So I'm going to move to the mountain, which actually gets me the next picture for this mountain panorama, which I do believe is Mount Fuji. And that gets me 2 victory points. 1, 2. All right. It is now the purple Atoma. They can move up to 2 spaces, so either to souvenir or to temple. They're always going to, unless the card, which actually, let me quickly show you guys. If the card has this, Typically going for food is like lowest priority, but if this card is flipped, they actually want to go to food like highest priority. It makes food highest priority. There's also cards in here that make the temple the highest priority. So they are going to go to the souvenir shop. Sadly, I probably should have went to the souvenir shop. Why didn't I guess because I went here and I got, oh, dang it. They're never going to go to the temple unless there was a card that got flipped that made the temple highest priority. Okay, so purple is going to go here and they're going to take one souvenir card and that's going to get them 1 victory point. That is purple. And when it comes to whoever has the most souvenir cards at the end of the game, each 1 souvenir card is worth 2 for the AI. Because typically when you as the player goes to the souvenir shop, you're going to buy, 1, 2, or 3 souvenirs, whereas they are only getting 1 card per time that they go to the souvenir shop. So every 1 card of theirs counts as 2 when it comes to that. Okay, so with all these coins, I do think I am going to stop at the temple just to get kind of ahead. And honestly, I might actually just spend 3 coins. Or do I just do 2 to tie with purple for now? No, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3. That is going to get me 1, 2, 3 victory points. Okay. So I will say it looks like I'm doing well, but because the AI is going to be getting more and more victory points as they collect things, the AI definitely ramps up when it comes to the amount of victory points that they gain for each of their things. So it may look like I'm doing decent right now, but they're going to ramp up with their victory points. Okay, so blue is going to go up to 3 spots. They're either going to go to encounter, the blue panorama, or the gray or mountain panorama. I think this is sea, mountain, and patties. And blue is going to prioritize encounters because they already have 1. So they are going to gain a second one, and that is going to gain them 2 victory points. 1, 2. Okay, and then purple is going to go, flip that over. They're going to go 2 spaces. They don't have either of these, so they're going to go to the one that is closest. So they're going to get to the first of this panorama, which is the dark blue. That's going to get them 1 victory point. Okay, it is now back to me. I think it's best for me to go here. That is going to get me the 3rd card of the mountain panorama. I think I'm okay with that because I do have 3 coins. I think I'm probably going to be second to the food, the rest stop. So I'll have second choice of food, which I'll explain in a second. So I am going to get the 3rd card of the mountain panorama. Oh, so freaking beautiful. I'll show you guys kind of a zoomed in look at all of my things here. Pretty. Look at how pretty all this. One of the things that I really loved about Tokaido was the art style. First choice of food, whoever's there second choice of food, 3rd, and then 4th, so on. And each food is going to get you 6 victory points, but some of them are going to cost 1, some of them are going to cost 2, and some of them are going to cost 3. So if you're unable to afford food, you are not going to be able to get those 6 victory points that you can get from every single one of these rest stops. And then also, you are not allowed to buy the same type of food that you have in the past. So yes, very cool. Love that. All of the food looks like incredibly good too. Okay, so blue is going to, blue does not have any hot springs, but they are just going to go here because food is always lowest priority unless it has a high priority for food on the card. So they are going to get a hot spring for blue, and that's going to get them 1 victory point because they don't have any other of those cards as of yet. And then purple is going to arrive at food first, and then me, and then blue. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple gets first choice of food. AIs are always going to take the cheapest of food. So they have these two to choose from. It's not really going to matter what they choose. They're just going to choose a food. That is purple. They're going to get 6 victory points. So they're at 12. And then I get to choose. There is additionally, at the end of the game, whoever has the most kind of total for how much they've spent on food over the game. So even though I could purchase this one for 1, I'm actually going to take the tofu for 2. And that's also going to get me 6 victory points, so I'm at 17. So they're always going to take cheapest. So they're going to get that, which is onigiri. But they call it in Tokaido nigiri meshi. Oh, interesting. I know this as onigiri. And then this gets discarded. And the blue player gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That is that. We are going to reshuffle the AI deck. Okay, so we have reshuffled all of their cards. And now we are back to exploring. So we are going to start with whoever arrived at the inn last. So it is going to be blue. We're going to flip over a card. They're going to move up to 2 spaces, and they're going to prioritize food. Obviously, there's no food within the next 2 spaces. First C card. We're going to put that there. They're going to get 1 victory point. I don't really need to go to the temple. I only have 1 coin left, so I actually do think I'm going to go here and get 3 coins. That way, I can lock down this souvenir spot here and get me some souvenirs for some cheap prices. Because Sasayako gets, is that her name? Sasayako gets buy 1, get 1 free. It is now purple. We're going to flip over. They're going to prioritize food in the next 3 spots. There is no food spot. So there is temple, patties, or mountain. What is going to get them the most? They're purple. All of them are going to get them the same amount. Well, temple is lowest priority. So they're going to either go to patties or mountain. They don't have either of those, so they're going to go to the closest spot. So they're going to get patties. That is going to get them 1 victory point. Okay, it is now back to blue. Flip. Okay, so now they are taking priority with the temple. So blue is going to go to the temple, which is really unfortunate because that means that they're going to go again on their next turn. So they're going to go to the temple. They are going to place in 2 coins. They're going to gain 2 victory points. They are now tied for second, and I'm in first with 3 coins. But blue is going to go again, sadly. They're going to move 1 spot, so they have to go to this mountain spot. They, blue, do not have a mountain card yet, so they are going to take 1 and just get 1 victory point. I am next. Really would have loved to go to that mountain spot, but it's fine. Do I go to the encounter? I might as well start trying to get some encounters. Blue has 2 encounters, but that doesn't mean that they are, unbeatable. So I'm going to gain a encounter card, and it is immediately just going to get me 3 victory points. We love to see that. 1, 2, 3. That is 1 encounter card for me. I don't really know where to place my encounter cards. There we go. We're going to flip over to... Purple is going to move up to 2 spaces. They're not prioritizing temple, so they're going to go straight to hot spring. Purple already has 1 hot spring, so they're going to gain 2 victory points. Uh-oh. Okay, blue is going to go. Let's hope they don't prioritize temple. Thank goodness. They're going to move up to 3 spaces, which is temple, mountain, or sea. That is blue, right? Yes, so they're going to go to mountain because mountain and sea are tied. So they're just going to go to the closest thing. They're going to get the next, which technically I don't think you have to get the next one. It's just they're going to gain 1 additional for every card of that type that they have. But they are going to gain 2 victory points for that. So 1, 2 for blue. And then it is me. Do I want to put something into the temple? I only have 4 coins. No, I do not want to put... Oh, is that... Oh my goodness. No, I have to do it. I have to skip the temple. Is it worth it? Okay, let's just kind of figure this out here. If I go to the temple... Well, I could go to the temple, and then I could go to the souvenir shop. I guess, like, literally going to the sea is just going to get me the first sea card, which is kind of pointless. So that would actually be fine. I'm going to go temple, maybe not, because I need money to buy souvenirs. And I'm still in first for the temple. I think I'm just going to skip to the souvenir shop, just to make sure that I get my souvenirs. Okay. No, don't skip. But I only have 4 coins. What if I don't have enough money for my food? Everyone's like, oh my God, Jenna, just make a decision. Okay. Let me flip over these. What did I get? What icons? Okay, so I already have... That's really unfortunate. I already have shirt and food. I think that's fine. I think I'll buy... What do we think Sasiako would enjoy more? I think, honestly, she would enjoy this nice... Oh, no, that would ruin her hair. Let's get her food. So we're going to buy 1, get 1 free. So I'm going to spend 2 coins. And I'm going to get the fan for free. So the fan is the 3rd in this set. So that'll get me 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... the Daifuku. Ooh, Daifuku is actually very good. That's going to get me 1 victory point because I'm starting a new set. Okay, so actually that was me. I went to the souvenir shop. It is now purple. They're going to go 1 space to here. They are going to get... Oh, they're going to get the 2nd. This is the point in the game where you have to really start paying attention to how many of each card and how many coins each AI has, because if you let them get things that get them a lot of victory points, that's when they're going to run away with it. So I didn't realize that they're going to get their 2nd of that. So purple is going to get 2 victory points. Okay, and now blue... is, let's see what they do. In this situation, if they do prioritize food, they're going to skip over this. Oh, but they're just going to go 1. They're going to go here. Blue's going to get another coin, which that is their 3rd coin. So they're going to get 1, 2, 3 victory points. And then purple is first. I am 2nd. Blue is 3rd. Again, we're going to take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 food cards. Purple is going to take first. I get 2nd. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we have 2 that are 1 coin and 2 that are 3 coins. So it's a good thing that I got 2nd because purple is going to take the 1. They're going to go up 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can then take this one for 1. I can actually afford it. I'm also going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 victory points for that. And then the blue player is going to take one of these. They're going to take udon because udon is delicious. And they're going to also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 victory points. This gets discarded. All right. And we are back. Third round, third segment of the trip. Okay, so blue is gonna, oh wait, we have to reshuffle. I always forget. Okay, so blue is going one spot. They're just getting the first patty. That's gonna get them one victory point. I am gonna go next. I literally only have one coin. But I could possibly get what I need. But I'm gonna be screwed if you know what I might do? I might actually skip the first souvenir shop. There is one more at the end here, which maybe I might try to go there. But I think I'm gonna go to the encounter, because the encounter might give me coins. Fingers crossed. Oh, that is literally the worst option. I literally just get the first of the sea panorama, which gives me one victory point. That really sucks. I should have went to the farm. All right, they're gonna move up to 3 spaces, purple. So they're either gonna go souvenir, farm, or that spot. Purple, they are going to prioritize souvenir because they're going to get 1 souvenir card. Let's just see what this is. Cool. They're going to get their second souvenir card, so that's going to get them 2 victory points. It is now blue. Let's hope maybe blue goes somewhere else other than, oh no, but they're going to get 4 victory points. They're definitely going to the farm. It's 1. Okay, so they are going to go to the farm. They're going to get 1 coin. Ugh, they're going to get 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they've caught up to me. They're going to go up to 2 spaces. They are going to prioritize a temple, but there's no temple within 2 spaces. So they are either going to, this is purple, 1 victory point for mountain, or 3 victory points for hot spring. Purple's gonna get 1, 2, 3. Thankfully, purple's quite far behind. Okay, so this is another one of my encounters. It is now me, and I'm actually gonna go here because this is the mountain. This is actually my 4th mountain, so that's great. This is exactly what I needed because I have completed the mountain panorama. Completed the mountain panorama for 4 victory points. So I'm going to go to 37. And I was the first to complete the mountain panorama, so I'm going to get the 3 victory point achievement for doing that first. So I'm going to get another 1, 2, 3 victory points. So that's everything for me. It is now blue. Blue is going to go 1 space, so they're going to go to this, which is going to be their second of the sea panorama. That's going to get blue 2 victory points. I think we're good. It is now me. I can either get my second patty, I could go to the temple, or I think I might actually skip forward and go to the farm to get coins. But there's no possible way for me to get the 3rd patty if I do that. So maybe I go there, hope that the other 2 don't land on the farm, and possibly land on the farm. No, I think I'm gonna have to skip to the farm to get money. So I'm gonna get 3 coins. Okay. I don't know if that was the best thing to do, but we will see. And then purple is going to go 2 spaces. They are going to prioritize food, but there's no food within the next 2 spaces. So they're going to go to patty. They're going to get the second patty field panorama card. That is going to get purple 2 victory points. Blue is going to go next. They are going to go 1 spot. The only spot is temple. So blue, blue is now going to be ahead of me at the temple. They're going to add another 2 coins there. That's going to get them 2 victory points. Blue is now in the lead for the temple. I'm in second. Purple's in third. Not great. It's purple again. I don't know if going to the farm was actually the best option. Purple is going to either, so they're going to go up to 2 spaces. They're going to get their first encounter or their third sea panorama. That's what they're going to do because that's going to get them 3 victory points. Oh no. This is when they start running away with victory points. So that is purple. 1, 2, 3. Blue. How many spaces is blue going to move? Ooh. So blue is either going to go encounter, souvenir, or food. Oh, that was so close to them just going to food. They're going to move up to 2 spaces, which is encounter or souvenir. They are going to actually go to the encounter because that's going to get them their third encounter. Yuck. 1, 2, 3. That gets them. Oh no. But I'm going to go here to the souvenir shop and I'm going to hope to the souvenir gods that there's some good stuff in here for me to get. I need the 4th icon in this thing here. Oh, thank goodness. I got a few of them. Okay, amazing. I can't afford all 3 of them. So these are the ones that I got. I did get the one that I needed. I did get 2 of the ones that I needed actually, but I think I'm just going to purchase these 2. This one is 3 coins, which is pretty expensive, but I get buy one, get one free. I'm going to spend 2 coins, and I'm going to get the fan for free. This is going to get me the 4th icon in this set. That is going to get me 7 victory points. So green to 47, and then I get the fan, which is the 2nd in this set, and that is going to get me 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. I'm really banking on this whole souvenir thing. Okay, so now it is blue. We got 3 for blue. Oh, I didn't even need to do that because we're at the end. So blue's first, purple's second, I am third. Uh-oh. We are going to look at the 4 here. Oh no. Guys, I can't afford any food. No, that's so unfortunate. Dang it. No, 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 no. That's really bad. Okay, so blue is going to take the least expensive, which is tempura, for 2 coins. Oh, shoot. They're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the other 3 are all 3 coins. So purple is going to take one of these. It doesn't matter. They're going to take sashimi because that's the... Ooh, there's actually danbori too. I actually think I prefer danbori over sashimi. So they can have that. So they're going to get that. They're also going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, then I am 1 coin short. Oh, that breaks my heart. I am going hungry today, everyone. I'm going hungry. Okay, so first off here, I will say that I get to start the round, and then it's purple. And I was going to skip this spot here, which is hot springs, but I just realized that purple has 3 of them. So in this part of the game, I do think that you really have to start paying attention to what they have and start kind of blocking things. So I do think that I'm going to go to the hot spring. These are either going to give me 2 victory points or 3 victory points. Let's hope this is a 3 victory point. Boom, it is. So that's going to get me 1, 2, 3 victory points from the hot spring. And then it is purple, which I do have to shuffle up these cards again. All right, so purple. So they can move up to 2 spaces. Oh, okay, good. So I guess this actually made it so they're not going to prioritize temple, but they are going to go to encounter. Purple does not have any encounters yet, so they're just going to get 1 victory point, as opposed to the 4 they would have gotten from the other option that I would have given them. And then blue is going to move up to 2 spaces. So they're either going to go temple or souvenir. They're actually going to go to souvenir. They don't have any souvenirs, so they're just going to get 1 victory point for blue. Okay, and then they have actually given me the opportunity. I think I might do it. I'm going to go temple. Do I put in both of my coins? I think I do, because that would put me in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue has 4. Purple has 2. I would get 2 victory points. And then for my next move, I am going to go to the farm. And then I'm going to get 3 coins back. Okay. Okay, now it is purple. Ooh. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Maybe I should have gone there because purple is now going to possibly get 4. Purple's pretty far behind, so I think I'm okay. So purple is going to go up to 3 spaces. They're going to prioritize food. Food is not within 3 spaces. So they're either going to get 4 for this, 4 for this, or 2 for this. So they're going to go to the closest spot here. They're going to get to the 4th panorama for the C, which is not great. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, yuck, disgusting. Because they only need 1 more to then also get the achievement. Blue is going to go up to 3 spaces. They're going to prioritize the temple. Temple is not within 3 spaces, so they're going to prioritize whatever is going to get them most. Hot Spring will get them 2. Encounter will get them 4. Ugh. So they're going to go there. They're going to get a 4th encounter for 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points. And then it is purple again. Oh my gosh, they're going to get 4 more? No freaking way. They're going to move up to 3 spaces. They're going to prioritize whatever gets them the most, which is, in fact, this hot spring here. So they're going to get 4th hot spring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thankfully, purple was like pretty far behind. It is now me. Do not need to go to the mountain. Pointless for me to go to the paddy field at this point. Pointless for me to do this. But I really should do something. I just need to make sure that I don't get to the food last. But I also do want to go to the souvenir shop. So, purple doesn't have any mountain. So if they are going to go to this, it doesn't matter. They're just going to get 1 victory point. They do have 2 patties. But if I go to patty, purple will probably go... Oh, they might actually go here. Blue will then maybe go here. So then that will leave me with being able to go to souvenirs. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get patty field number 2. Even though I'm not going to be able to finish it, that'll at least give me 2 victory points. So 1, 2. Okay. And it will block it from purple being able to get it. So then purple's going to go. They're going to move up to 3 spaces, prioritizing temples. There are no more temples. So they are going to move up to 3 spots, and whatever gets them the most. You absolute garbagina. No, I think we're good. For a second there, I thought they were going to go to souvenirs, but if they go to the C, that is going to get them the 5th card. Garbage who? Garbagina. Garbagina. No one else says that? Okay, so this actually might make purple almost take the lead. So they're going to get 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to get 1, 2, 3 because they are going to finish up the sea panorama first. Oof, that was real close to me. I don't like that at all. Okay. So now, shoot, I didn't think about this. Blue can now take 2 turns in a row and possibly block the souvenir shop from me. They better not. Move 3 and prioritize food. Boom. Shoot. No, 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 no. So they are going to go here. That's going to get them the 3rd mountain. I might have messed things up here, guys. 3rd mountain. Blue's going to get 1, 2, 3. Oh no. I think I actually might lose this game, guys. Okay, now blue, please prioritize food. Please, please, to the Tokaido gods, please prioritize food. Oh, thank the freaking Tokaido gods. Oh my goodness gracious. So they're going to move up to 2 spaces, prioritizing food. Oh my gosh. So they're going to go right past the souvenirs. They don't care. They're going to food first. Oh, this is great. This is fantabulous. So then that leaves me... You know what's... I didn't think about this. Let's hope I don't spend too much in my shopping endeavor. Because I didn't think about me needing food for this last spot here. Shoot. I didn't think about that. It might actually be better. It might actually be better for me to just go to the food. Dang it. Before I look at these cards. We did get quite a few 3s, so maybe I'll get really lucky with food and be able to afford something. I only have 3 coins, though. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hate that, actually. No. Oh, I hate that. Absolutely hate it. Oh, no. I should have skipped shopping. It was like a blind box, and I didn't get what I wanted. Shoot. Would it be worth it for me to just spend the rest of my money, not get... That would get me 5 victory points. Plus I would get one of these for free, so that'd get me 6. Food's also going to get me 6. And I don't think I'm going to win for most food. So maybe I just spend all my money shopping and then I don't get food at the end. Sure, let's do it. I'm going to spend 3 money on this beautiful piece of art. And then I'm going to get one of these for free. I'm going to get some sake. So that's going to add on to this set here. So that will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is going to start a new set. And that's going to be 1. So sadly, purple is then going to go here. I'm going to go last. We are going to look at the food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Theme of this game is just me being broke the whole time. All right, so AI is going to take this one. It's going to get them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I would have been left with one of these 2. Oh, I would have loved some sushi. That would have been lovely. It's fine. Can't afford it. But I'm still in first, but I don't think that's going to matter. Because we are going to award these things. So no one finished the paddy fields. So that just gets discarded. And then we are going to award the 4 here. So whoever went to the hot springs most, that is the purple player. They're going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoever did encounters most, that is the blue player. 1, 2, 3. Collector is me. I collected... Oh yeah, neither of them did really that great. Each of their souvenir cards is worth 2. So purple had 4, blue had 2. I have 8. So I'm the collector, so I do get 1, 2, 3. And then whoever spent the most on food. So purple has 6. Blue has 7. So blue is the gourmet. So they get 1, 2, 3. So I am tied. What's the tiebreaker? What's the tiebreaker? Because I'm tied with blue. This is wild. I didn't think I would tie with the AI. Oh, I totally forgot to do the temple. I think I win. Hold up. Okay, I forgot to do the temple. I get 10 victory points. So 76. Blue is in second. So they get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then purple is in third and they get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy manoli. So thankfully we don't have to figure out the whole tie thing because there wasn't a tie. But that was a very close game. All right, friends. That is everything for Tokaido. Oh my goodness. I love this game. Like I said, this was one of the first board games that got me into the hobby, so it holds a very special place in my heart, and the fact that it now can be played solo makes me so incredibly happy because when I was first getting into the board game hobby, I didn't even know anything about solo gaming, but as I've gotten more and more into the hobby, I have discovered solo gaming. I think I discovered solo gaming like early 2023, probably. I forget when. No, because I definitely did. It was probably sometime in 2022 that I discovered solo gaming because I did do my favorite solo games of 2022. But yeah, never did I think that I would want to play Tokaido solo when I first was starting out. So yeah, it's so nice to have a solo mode for it, and it works really well solo. Obviously, you guys saw here that it does give you quite a bit of a challenge, which I appreciate in a solo game. That was with me getting 2 cards to make it slightly easier within the difficulty. So maybe the next time that I play this, I can give myself 1 card at the beginning of the game. And then if I'm able to do that, then I can just give myself 0 cards and eventually get into giving the AI cards. Yeah, I think that's great. I really like the difficulty variation there that they put into the game, and I like how the AIs can ramp up with their scoring depending on which spots you allow them to go to. Yeah, I really like this a lot. So yeah, thank you all again so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye, friends!